Hello everybody, welcome back to the Talos Principle on ParadogsGamer. And yeah, we are at level A3. Why is it I don't know if you can hear that, I have some sound problems. Anyway, there we have 4 sigils and 2 stars in this level. Let me just go ahead and say that one of the stars in this level is extremely difficult to find. It took me very long time, and I've come up with a solution, and I will show you that in this playthrough here. So I have already done it. Actually quite fun. Right, so this is the world, and as mentioned, we have 4 sigils and 2 stars. So let's just take them from one into another. First one being over here. A bit tied up is the name of this one. We have the sigil in there, and we have a machine gun being jammed from over there, and a ball being jammed from there, and then we have an extra jammer here. So we'll pick up the jammer here, and we'll jam the ball. That means we can pick up this one, and with this jammer we will jam the machine gun. That means we can now pick up this one here. Just leave that for later. And now unjam the machine gun and unjam the ball, and it should blow itself up. Boom. So now we can get through to the next level here. Unjam the door from the other side. Go pick up this one here. And then we can jam the machine gun. And we can get through with this jammer here, which we'll need to jam this machine gun here. And then we can unjam the door with the 2 machine guns being both jammed. And we can claim our star here. Yay! Plus the sigil. Alright, that was the first one. Plus the star. Let's move along to the next level. An escalating problem. This one is one of the harder ones in the beginning of the game here. But see, we got this ball running around there. We can check the jammer and then unjam this door, or jam it rather. The ball will come back, and then we'll pick it up, so we trap the ball inside like that. Now we can get through the door here. Now we'll place the jammer next to the wall here, so that I can go around and pick it up from the other side. Like that. Alright, so let's move on in the level. We need some keys to get through here. Keys are in the middle here. Go grab them. And get out of here. Hello, ball. Move along, nothing to see. Just move along, okay. Now we can open the door with the keys. There we go. And the Sigil is in there, but we have a machine gun, so we can't jam it from here because we only have one jammer. We can't both jam the door and the machine gun. So the other way to get rid of the machine gun is to blow it up, and we do have that ball over there. So let's jam the door so it can get out. And then jam this door here so it can get through. Let's get out of here. And now we can unjam that door. And that should blow it up. Let's leave the jammer there and go claim the Sigil. Red L. Alright, let's move on to the next level over here. Locked me up, swallowed the key. Alright. So we need a key to get through this door. And luckily we have a jammer in the corner. There's nothing in here. You can jam the door, get through. So we do need to get the jammer through. So we should find some keys. Yep, there we go. More keys. So we can unlock the door. And then we can get through with the jammer. There we go. Now let's jam this machine gun. Yeah, and there's another jammer. Right, so we can go through the door, unjam the machine gun, jam the door from this side, jam the machine gun, pick up this jammer here, whoops, click twice, there we go, and that's the Sigil. And a nice way out as well. Let's head on for the fourth Sigil in this area. Should be in here. Stashed for later. There was a jammer right there. We need the keys, it seems, to get in there. And here's a ball that is jammed. If we pick up this jammer, we'll die. So just continue along. Still need to get through that door. I've got two machine guns up there, and that's the Sigil. Alright, we got the keys here. Let's go back and unlock that door. Take the jammer. Let's go and free up the other jammer that we had over here. Because we can jam it from over this side, yep. And then we can safely remove this jammer here. Let's get rid of those machine guns. Here comes the ball. Move back. Right, let's jam this machine gun here. Go grab the other jammer. Should be safe from that ball there. let's jam the other machine gun. Alright, should be free to go in. Pick up the sigil. Yay! Oh, that was all the sigils and one of the stars. And we still need one more star. Now let's go check the computer. Attention, Part 2, the certification program is now being generated. Part 2 has been designed to test the consistency of some of your outlier responses in the previous round. You will be presented with a series of statements. Please indicate your agreement with where appropriate. Yep. 3, 2, 1. Since a person is merely a problem-solving system, we could in principle build a person out of bits and string and tin cans. Yeah. We could. Doesn't matter if it's flesh or something else. A person is under the authority other than that to which they consent. Under no authority. Yeah. The quality of life of persons ought to be maximized. Yeah, it ought to be. Value is discovered. Yeah. Persons deserve the talents they were born into. If they deserve the talents they were born into? No. Nobody deserves talents. The liberty of persons ought to be maximized. Yep. Value is created. Yep. It sure is. Thank you. The certification process is now complete. You will receive a notification when your user profile has been generated. Exit. Here comes the list. We have the usual 3 items. AI feedback. We keep discussing what an artificial intelligence would mean to us and how it would change our understanding of the world. That's a great topic, and I think we've covered it extensively. What we've barely mentioned, though, is the other side of the coin. I mean, our lives would still be what they were before AI or no AI. The question I think we should discuss, even if it's all completely hypothetical, is the perspective of artificial intelligence itself. What would it be like to be that creature? To suddenly come into being, created by others, as an experiment? To have all the information about yourself, to know exactly how you function? What would you think about the world? Would you see meaning, beauty? How would you judge humanity? Where would you see yourself fitting into the grand scheme of things? I think we should try to put ourselves into the shoes of such a being. Dear Alexandra, thank you for your feedback, but this is a philosophy course, not a science fiction. And that's why I almost gave up on my studies. Alright, team leads. We're blessed to have so many people contributing to this project, but we got to make sure everyone is on the same page. Please refer to the following people when blah blah blah. And we have a list of names. Though not directly part of our project, the archive team is sharing both physical and digital space with us. If there are any technical issues to resolve, please contact the project lead, Arkady Chernyshevsky. Don't worry, he's nice. Alright, Straton of Strateria. Straton of Strateria was a Greek materialist philosopher, so it is associated with the Peripatetic school. An admirer of Aristotle, he was a proponent of empiricism and a fierce critic of philosophy that placed belief before observable truths. Though unpopular with many of his peers for his often acerbic personal manner, his commentaries on Aristotle were considered an important work. Much of his writing was lost in the destruction of the Library of Alexandria. Unfortunately, yeah. Exit. Alright, so now to the interesting part. We need to find that last star, and that, I gotta say, took me quite a while to figure that out. The first thing though is quite obvious. We have this QR code in the back here, and you don't get any message out of it. So I took my mobile phone and I scanned it, and I got this message called, let me see what I scanned here. The eagle has landed, and then some gibberish, and then now's the time of tranquility, and I shall rest and observe the earth. Ural 4. So this is the message that was sent out when the lunar expedition landed on the moon the first time. And so then what? We have the gibberish in the middle, which is hexagon or hex. So I translated that from hex to ASCII, and I got this out of it. 1969, July 20 at 2018. So that's the exact date, year, date, and time that the lunar capsule landed on the moon. So we got some numbers, and then we have all the pillars with numbers on them and a little button. For example, this one is 19, and then we have 20, 21, and so forth, all the way around this fountain. And so I used the numbers from the QR code, and it turns out July 20 is the right combination. So we click on 20 here, and then we gotta find July. I think it's over here somewhere. Yep, there it is. So 7. And lo and behold, the water is receding. And we can access this underground pathway here. And that's the missing star. That is a tough one. I hope and I don't hope that the next missions will be that hard, but well, it certainly is fulfilling in some way. So yeah, we got the 4 sigils and the 2 stars from this level. We can head out. And now we got the top left corner is blinking. That means we can now go to this one and fill it out. Like that. You have unlocked whatever it is. Doesn't really give a name on it. We do have it down in the lower left corner of the screen now.
You got the thing. I bet you feel real proud of yourself.
The thing.
Huh? You made a few lucky guesses. Don't let it go to your head. We just barely got started. You've still got a long way to go. You're gonna trip and fall on your face soon enough, and I'm gonna laugh.
Alright, so if we look at room number 4, underneath the sigils we have this same sign, which then means that we need this to get into those puzzles, and we have it. So yeah. We'll continue with A4 in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.